And we are live.
Yep, we are. So,
Live.
welcome to another Gamers Therapy Edition where we don't charge you anything. We just ask for you to pay attention. And we're not licensed.
Yeah, we're not licensed.
Professional. Don't take
You
no
shut my
advice.
light off, dude.
Yeah, I did.
All right.
That makes it a little easier. Well, because it casts so many shadows over here when you turn
Well,
on.
I have to paint.
Well, excuse me. I am so sorry. What are you painting?
So I'm painting the other half.
Is that another version of that crazy rabbit?
Yeah, so with
Why?
the special guest ones, it is a regular model, and then it's like a zombied, infected one kind of thing. So that is what I'm kind of doing.
Charles says, "What? No refunds?
Yeah, no refunds.
We're not charging anything. And if you're too broke to pay attention, then you're like us. So, how you doing, Charles? You got a lot going on too. I see.
Welcome everyone on TikTok.
It has been an interesting.
So these are the guys I'm painting. I did him last Sunday.
Oh yeah.
He's right there. This one. So I'm painting his other half, which is him.
Which looks way different because they come molded pink like that, don't they?
Yeah, they came molded pink. I didn't paint it that way.
Yeah.
So,
hey, go for it, painting. Hello, how are you, sir? We're glad you stopped in.
It's been a while. Hello.
Yeah, it's Ashley's working on her zombicide stuff, and we've got we just got more things to paint.
Anyone on TikTok have questions? You feel free to go and let ask, and we'll answer it to the best of our ability. If you can see, this is the guy I'm going to be doing.
Yeah, Ashley's talking to people on the other channel too. So Hellchild says he's so broke he can't even tell dad jokes. Well,
Hellchild, I'm still waiting for my figure. Come
on. He's not going to let you forget.
Nope. Besides, I'm a woman. I don't forget things.
Well, that's true. That's true. You could have an argument.
20 years later, still nope.
1985 at 2:30 in the afternoon. It was 64 degrees and slightly overcast with a breeze of 26 miles an hour from the northwest.
I'm not that bad.
And you said, and you're like, oh crap. Well,
all right. I ain't that bad.
Yeah. So, just. You have a wife she doesn't either? There you go. They tend to not let you forget. They will forget their mistakes, but they don't forget yours.
What mistakes? Women don't make mistakes.
Well, hello, Crystal.
Hello from the grandchildren.
Hello, whoever's watching, grandchildren and all.
It's her excuse to just say hi to Dad.
Well, that's good. I want her to say hi to me, I mean, she's my daughter, so yeah. So Ashley's just working on the little pink guy down there, which looks like some sort of rabbit.
It is. It's a Japanese
costume.
Yeah. So I am working on. I'm trying to figure out how dark. Still cleaning. Trash bin almost filled. Wow.
Yeah, sometimes when you do your cleaning there, Charles, you gotta part with stuff.
Oh, don't tell me my black clogged.
What? The paint?
Well,
see, those are just creepy. It's just creepy. I would never want to run around in a bunny outfit with an axe. I don't know. And I wouldn't look very good doing it either, so it doesn't matter.
Well, I mean, who knows? But
what do you mean, who knows?
But with this one,
who knows?
So I get to actually use my Citadel technical paint for this one.
No, well, which technical paint are you using?
Blood for the Blood Gods, the blood one.
Ashley, you find an excuse to use that on everything.
It is bloodied.
I know. That's what
because that's the zombied one.
I know.
So yes, I get to use it whenever I can.
Yeah. So
well, I used it on oh god, what is her name? Not Pamela. What was her name? Dakota, the convict.
Keegan, am I creepy or it's creepy? I think Keegan meant to say it's creepy. It's yeah. Where's the box for it?
This
You
one?
have it? Is that it? Show. Well, that's not it. Show the rabbit on the back.
Yeah, it is.
It's just.
It just shows the human one. And then on the sides, it shows, well, that one's the human. There's that one right here. It shows both. It's a section of 4. So you got these 2 and then those 2.
Okay.
So with the cards are actually pretty cool, huh? I'll pull the cards out.
Oh, Charles, you're testing all the music cassettes. You're playing the Bangles, but it's Sunday. It's just another Manic Monday,
I don't
right?
know why there's so many.
I think they're the ones that sang that. Manic Monday. Which is some
cool
is
cards.
The truth.
So Doug and Tomoka. And then if you flip them on the other side, they're like zombied. But I'm curious on how these actually
You'd
work.
have to move it down a little bit under that one. There you go.
Because these actually have hit markers and all that. So I'm wondering if these are like in between.
Well, when they become a zombie, they attack you.
This one has a head on it.
They attack the players.
Yeah, so these are a gift from Mini War Mutt. So we haven't gotten to play with them yet.
That's because we haven't done a Zombicide Furry.
Well, we don't have 1 or 2. We have Invaders, which has its own.
You missed what I said.
I didn't hear what you said.
I said that's because we haven't done a Zombicide Furry edition yet.
Wow!
Interested in that. There's a couple of them that are like whoever was. I don't think they ate their lunch. They might have. I don't know.
No, that's a thing up in Japan. Is the half rabbit, half human thing.
Yeah.
So.
Don't know.
I made that too.
What do you do? Dilute it? Or
No, I'm trying to make so the zombie kind of skin is more of a grayish. And I was trying to add just a touch of black, and black screws everything up if you add just even a hair too much.
Yeah.
So.
Well, they're a zombie, so
Well, I don't want their skin like completely like a grayish green. So I just wanted like just a hair.
You can
grayish.
paint it however you want to paint it, yeah.
Oh, I know, but with some of these guys, I want to make it where it looks at least right, not.
Well, I mean, you're only gonna do what you can do with that there. So how's everybody doing this fine weekend? Halfway through the month already.
We are more than halfway through the month.
We have the March to Victory coming up very quickly now. Slightly over a month off, right? Well,
a month and like 3 days.
Yep. So pretty close for that. So we're just kind of gearing for that.
I need more gray.
Seeing what we could do.
I need a gray. I need a gray.
That's why she's trying to get these Zombicide figures done.
No,
too.
these ones aren't going. Where's that gunmetal gray?
Hold on, it's over here somewhere. Right here. That's a pretty nice color too. It works out good on the firearms and such.
No, the ones that are going with us to March to Victory is the
it's the Invaders.
The Invader boxes. So you got the Invader actual main game, the Invader Black Ops edition. We have the Xenos, the Kickstarter ones, the Plague Gang, the Orphan Gang, Survivors of the Galaxy. I think that's it.
Yeah, you're not going to need a ton. It comes with. Well, we could take that extra box set of the Xenos.
Yeah, because all the cards are mixed into the main set. I didn't go and pull them out from the last time we played.
Okay, so I guess we're taking those two. We would have to take those.
Are the Invaders done? Yes, I finished all the Invader boxes. The Black Ops, all those are completely done.
Yeah, they're done.
I believe the update on the Black Ops expansion is in the queue to be released sometime this upcoming week. right, Reb?
What?
The video for the update on those?
Oh yeah, you've got one coming out tomorrow.
Is it the Black Ops one? Or is that
That's
one
whatever one of your updates. I
Yeah,
can't
we
remember.
have 5 or 6 more updates on.
She's got some updates coming out that I've been uploading, so that way they'll start coming out. We started to get behind on some things, and
and trying to bust butt to make some extra money because we had to take everything we had to pay for the heater to be fixed.
yeah, it's just one of those. Life never ends, right? Sometimes
No,
it just gets
never.
to be a pain in the backside. But getting caught up on stuff is pretty much what we're just trying to do in reference for the show. So when we get back, me and Keegan were talking today. We did a podcast on it's just basically all Warhammer chit chat, and it's an audio podcast. So I'll try to get that up tonight or tomorrow. I gotta, edit it and go through it a bit. But once that's up, you'll get an idea for. We were talking about doing a a story arc to
Campaign?
kind of like a campaign, yeah, for Warhammer, for like the Marines against the Necrons.
Well, I mean, I don't have Sundays off anymore. Rarely will I actually get those off to do the live show or the noon show.
Yeah, so your work schedule is
Yep, my work schedule kind of
different
took me
now.
off of Sundays, being off to game. I mean, unless I schedule it off like 2 or 3 weeks in advance, I might be able to do like one weekend kind of thing. But as of right now, yep, my Sundays I'm off by about 2:30.
Well, you should be off in time that
For a
you'll
show.
you'll be able to do the show all the time.
Yep.
But the way they change in her schedule too, so it's just trying to work out things, and it seems like, man, no matter whenever you turn
Well, if
around,
anything, take my Tyranids and go and battle them.
I don't know how to play your bugs.
It's not hard. You read the card.
Oh, now she's being sarcastic. So yeah, I don't know if I'd want to play those. I think we'll do some more. If you're not around all the time, then during the week you're still going to be home to do evening games.
Yeah, if we do a game at home, yeah.
So, that's what we're trying to set up, is do a campaign, and then during the middle of the week be able to do other stuff like we talked about before. So anyways, Keegan says he'll play your Tyranids for you.
No, he's not touching my Tyranids.
He'll run them into the slaughter.
Absolutely not. He's not touching my Tyranids whatsoever.
He'd be like, I'm sorry, Ashley, I lost again and again and again. I don't know why. I stayed out in the open. I stayed exposed. I didn't move. I didn't attack.
Actually, some of mine, if you don't move, you get a nice bonus.
Yeah.
But that's pretty much with any of them.
Yeah, but that's going to be probably in melee too, I would say.
No. Some of my bigger guys, if you don't move, you get the heavy weapons.
Heavy, yeah. That increases it.
Uh-huh. And if you can roll correctly, that's all it takes. But now that OG from TikTok told us about the splitting of the unit, I got to get a game going with Keegan and see how well that would work with some of my guys that have 20 guys in a unit.
Well, if you split it, it'd be...
They still have to stay within 3 inches of each other, but Keegan likes to pile his guys up next to each other.
Yeah, 2 different units. So
I can attack 2 different units at once.
Yeah.
So...
There you go, Keegan. She's figuring out how to get at you. All I know is I just got to do a lot more reading for...
I know, I got to do some more research on my guys as well. I have the book, just haven't had the time to really sit down and read.
Well, that's what we were talking about on the podcast too today. So it takes time to be able to do things. So if you're just got a lot of things going on, then there's not a lot of time, and that makes it difficult. That makes it difficult. Teach you Shield Wall if you know, you know. Yeah, we know Shield Wall. Um, it's amazing. The Tyranids have now adopted the Roman army's approach to fighting.
I mean, technically, if you can get them lined up correctly, you could. And it wouldn't be hard to do. Come on. Don't. There we go.
They're trying to keep the paint color the same, that's why.
Yeah.
She's got the screen up with the characters up there. But yeah, if you know, you know. That would work. So we're so far so good. Looks like everybody we know has got a lot of stuff going on, which is cool. It's kind of nice to see everybody's doing stuff. We feel like we're kind of lagging a bit because of everything, and we slightly are. So we got to do a little more and step on getting this done. But like I said, we got March to Victory coming up too, and we'll see how that goes. That should be interesting the way it's set up. It's nothing like it was the last 2 years. It doesn't look like so. Completely different kind of a venue. But at least there'll be food next to it. So hey, as long as there's food and coffee, then I'll be okay. I'll survive. And Keegan and me went through quite a bit today, so you'll start seeing something on that end too. As far as the rest goes, well, we just got more stuff we got to paint now.
Yep.
More things to go through, and
with all the stuff that Brian just sent us too.
Yeah, that's what I'm talking about. So it appears that, you know, we do got to make some effort at some point to curb some of the painting to the point where we can play, because playing is part of the deal.
Well, we gotta have the time to be able just to sit and paint and knock out the painting.
Yeah, that's part of it also. It's more or less just juggling time around. Like today, we got a bunch of things we got to do too. We just always want to keep our Sunday show as much as possible. And so that's why we're making an effort, you guys. Let's see. Keegan says having a faction ability to make everything heavy is scary. Well, yes, but I can see if you don't move, it might be not good either, depending on
it backfires too.
It can backfire. So you're right, Keegan. If you had a chance that every unit on your turn didn't have to move and could fire, that would make a big difference. You know what I mean?
But when you also defend and all that,
yep,
and you didn't move
so
to help you, it kind of.
I think it's going to depend on the scenario, but some of these guys and some of the tactics are kind of cool. I guess my only problem is trying to remember, oh, you can do this and this with this group in this situation in this condition at this time under these, guidelines. And if that's all I played was Warhammer, then I would be okay. But trying to remember everything, honestly, I'm glad they got the cards. The cards makes it a big
you're not flipping through a book.
Yeah, you're not flipping through the book, and you're able to look at what you're doing. But yeah, I do agree with you there, Keegan. Absolutely, it's a good deal. There, Keegan. Now you have it in writing, and I said you were right. How's that? I guess I should clarify that. You're right on this. Otherwise, I don't want you to take that and run around with it saying, look, I'm right. How's it going over there, Ash?
I just started him.
Hide. So that's like
This was my Celeste purple that I used when I had Celeste when I first started Warhammer.
Yeah.
So it works perfect for this guy.
Oh, okay. Well, as long as it works. Alrighty.
So. Yep, the 2 Slush purples that I got for them actually works really well on this guy.
Yeah, it does add a buff to it. So it boils down to being able to really get a chance to get in there and know what your specific units can do. And so I've been good at doing the basics, but not using like stratagems and all sorts of stuff. And forgetting. I've been good at forgetting. Oh, geez, I could have, added a 1 to that roll, or I could have re-rolled that, or
That's my problem, is having to pay attention to the cards.
no, it's just a matter of you're gaming and I just forget. But then again, it's because I'm into a lot of games, so. But do what you can, I guess. Just have some fun is all we ever try to do. We will, though, try to keep it a little bit short tonight. So by 5 o'clock or in about 40 minutes or so, we'll have to end it so that we can get things done tonight too. And the only upside is tomorrow I think I can get some painting done. Ashley has to work.
Right, me.
But I don't have to. So I'm not used to having President's Day off. But if the company wants us to take it off and pay us to stay home, then that's cool. I'm down with that. So I think I'll sleep in, honestly, and then just ding around and just work on doing some painting and getting caught up and things like that. So it's going to be a good thing. I do and have started working on that little Stargate type thing. The colors didn't come out the way I want, so I'm gonna redo it. What was that paint you bought that I used? Actually, it was iron bronze or something like that. Oh, rough iron.
Yeah, it's a airbrush.
It's an Army War Painters rough iron metallics, and I thought, oh, that might be cool. I mean, it's okay that it's airbrush; it spreads on real easy, but it didn't dry. It didn't dry the way.
With that one, what I've noticed when I've used it, you have to kind of do more of a white or light gray base.
Well, I do have a light gray.
No, like a light gray. Like this gray, babe.
Like a white.
Like almost like a white gray.
I just
for that to really pop.
Just trying to figure out what would be because otherwise you'd have a lot of grays if the circle's gray and the steps leading up to it are stone, or metallic, then it's still too much gray. But that is an idea. So I'll work on that one, get that figured out.
Welcome, everyone.
We have the game with Mini Warmont on the 24th, you guys, which is only a couple days away, 6 days. And he said 7 o'clock. I don't know if it's my time or his time. I've got to ask.
Probably his.
But it might be his, so we'll see. I don't know. We'll be doing a live stream the way he's got it set up. So it'll be cool. We're gonna finish. Oh, I believe now it's been 2 years or close to it. This game we started. So we'll get that finished up. And if any of you guys don't know Mini Warm-Up, when you're watching this later, you can check out his channel and see what he's got going on there. And it'll be where it's going to be in a western town called Grimdale. That's all I can tell you. That's about as much as I know. Keegan's going to be there too, I guess. So we'll see how long Keegan lasts. I don't know what character you're going to play, Keegan, honestly. I don't know. Or I don't know if Mini Warmont told you, so I'm not sure. Oh. Usually Mini Warmont hops in, but I don't. All right. Sorry, I just thought maybe somebody was letting me know. However, we will find out. My character is stuck on a train with McMurray's guys. And originally in the story, me and McMurray were against each other, but we decided with all the stuff that Mini Wormut was popping out in the game, we just teamed up. It was the only way I had to survive anyway. So now we'll see what happens when we get off the train. So it should be fun. I'm looking forward to that. I just want to make sure I don't forget. So, but yeah. So that's our game plans. We don't have tons and tons of exciting stuff at the moment. We got more videos coming out. Several of them set up for in a row for the updates on things Ashley's been painting. And we also got to get a game in on the Doobie River. Is that it? Is that how it's pronounced?
Yes, but we gotta go and make sure we get the rest of those missions done on Barbarossa,
Yeah.
because that's gonna lead us into how to play the other one.
Yeah, it's going to be interesting. The way their games are set up, like I said before, Zvezda's a pretty cool option for gaming too. Something I'd say to check out. But yeah, so far I think it's going good overall. And so Charles, you got a lot going on if you're still there. And Charles, by the way, he's got a pretty cool channel too. Just look it up by the last name. It's in the chat there. And you can find him on YouTube. He's got some really interesting stuff he does. Okay, Keegan, go ahead. If you got a quick meeting. Well, we'll probably catch you later because we will be done here in about a half hour. But if you got a meeting or something to do, then go do that, and I'll catch up with you later. He did find me some cool STL files too that I'll have to check out. If those are going to work. Because I've personally just been having trouble finding certain STL files. All right, Keegan, go ahead and take off, man. Do your thing. So Keegan will try to join us back. And what are you going to say there? I do want to throw down another game of Team Yankee here sometime, Ash. All the Russian troops against like the Wolverines, and because you've got infantry now, quite a bit of it. But yeah, we're I guess I could paint. Good. Maybe not. I plan on getting some painting done tomorrow. And it's that time of year too. Taxes. Yeah. You know, I like to file minis, not file taxes. That sucks to try to file taxes. There you go, Hillchild. There's a dad joke. How's that? That might work out for you. So, realistically, I just need to win the lottery. That's all. If anybody could provide the winning numbers, I will split it with you. Just, they got to work, though. They actually have to work. It's like Ashley, when she buys those lottery tickets, I told her you take them back to the store, tell them they sold you a bad one. Right? That won't work either? Oh, okay. I guess then if it doesn't work, it doesn't work. we do got to figure out the printing situation though too, Ash. I have to just get some different resin. We tried to upgrade our resin because the resin was on sale, and we still haven't gotten anything to stick to the build plate. So I guess whatever's left in that bottle will just be heading for the trash and to go back to the resin we were using that was working. Hey, Mini Warmut, you're here. Hello, sir. I got a question for you because I've been letting them know about the Grimdale game. You said 7 p.m., but in all honesty, I don't remember. Is it 7 p.m. Central or is it 7 p.m. your time? If you could throw that in the chat, that'd be cool because I did tell others that we were doing the game on the 24th, right? At 7 p.m. But I didn't know if it was 7 p.m. your time. Okay. So it'll be 9 o'clock Central time then. All right. Well, that should work out good. Mini warm up because we're looking forward to doing that. I think that's going to be some fun. It's up to you. I don't care that it's 9. As long as we're done by what is the date? What day does that fall on? I guess I should.
Saturday.
If it's a Saturday, then I don't
It's
care.
upcoming Saturday.
Then it's good. I don't have to work on a Sunday, so it's all good. We can stay up. It doesn't matter. Yeah, you.
I will have to go to work.
Yeah, but you can stay up and see what happens. See if I survive or not.
If it's not starting till 9, I had to be up at 4.
4:30. Let's not exaggerate. Well, if you
our Zombicide game went 2.5 hours.
If you want to get up at 4, you're up that extra half hour. Or you want to knock out some breakfast, or like just fry up some homemade potatoes and do some eggs. Make it. Nope.
No.
I got it just for Asher. Okay, we're only an hour ahead of you then, Mini Warmut. As of right now. I thought it was 2. I apologize. And I think the state here, this is the last year they're doing it, or they're getting rid of it after this, or something like that. They're tired of doing the daylight savings time, which I'm good with, man. I mean, it's honestly, if it's 6 o'clock, it's 6 o'clock. They shouldn't be changing times all over the place, and it just, I never did like it anyways. But I will have to check in on that. So if it's you're an hour directly behind us at this moment, I don't know when. Let me see. Good grief, that's bad. I live out here. I just know they were talking about it. Let's look it up real quick. I guess I don't know. I have to look into that, but it's not. So it's not till March. So that's okay. If they're doing it this year, it's going to be in March. So, invest in a Stream Deck. They're cool. You'll have to kind of let me know, I guess, maybe in the messages how it works. I've taken a look at them, but I just didn't know if I actually ever needed one because we've got ways to do things. But yeah, if you want to show me sometime, you'd have to show me. We could always do like just get on and do it like we do shows, but you don't have to broadcast them. You know how you get people on your backstage or whatever, but you don't ever go live. You could do that.
You just do a pre-show.
Yeah, like before the show type of thing. we could do that, or you could do it live and we can figure it out. I mean, I've looked at them and I've got some, equipment I've been using off and on, but I didn't know how that would work. Oh, you want to come on right now? Alrighty, hold on. Give me a second here. Okay, you guys, bear with me a minute while I go over here. And I gotta just jump the screen a minute. All right, Brian, there you go. I sent it to you, sir. You should have it. I sent it in Messenger. How's your people over there doing, Ash?
Good.
You're being quiet, that's why. All right, we'll see what Mini Warmutt's got here. Probably I'll take you off of here, Ash.
Okay.
And then, is there anyone?
Yeah.
Alrighty. No, it's okay.
Huh. That's fine.
Well.
Sonic. Just close it.
There you go. I'll just close that camera off for right now until. Actually, I could just get rid of it for right now.
Hey.
All right. What you eating there? Chinese food?
Oh, yeah.
When
It's
isn't he
Jack in
eating
the Box,
something?
teriyaki bowl.
Teriyaki bowl.
It's pretty cool. Okay, you hear me just fine, right?
Yeah, I can hear you.
Okay. You ready? I
Yeah.
got the Stream Deck hooked up right now.
Okay.
So I'm on camera 1. I push button camera 2. Ta-da!
Oh, okay.
Push button to camera 3. Ta-da!
Nice.
And then you could do like, here's a little, what do you call it, preview thing right there, Grimdale. And then you could play music. It's royalty-free music, whatever. And play
cool.
that. Click on it to stop it. Just to go back to, let's go to camera 2. But see, what's going to be neat when we play our game, I'm going to have that at the table, and I don't have to go. Remember when I hosted games, I had to run back and forth to the computer?
Oh, yeah. Yeah.
Now I don't have to do it.
Oh, cool.
I just stay at the table and push the buttons, and the camera angles will show up. I got another camera coming in that I'll use for a up close kind of action cam, whatever. So I'm putting them in spots, so I could just hit the buttons and you guys can see where you're at and stuff. You could put sound on there. You pick out your sound, whatever. You could throw it on there. So.
Yeah, I've seen Stream Decks. I just wasn't sure. I mean, because for you that looks like it worked great. What's the brand? What brand did you?
Elgato Stream Deck.
Yeah, there. Elgato.
That's the, I guess you would say, the cheaper version. There's one called ATEM. It's ATEM. Those suckers run about $300, man.
Yeah, but Elgato was the one that come out too with so like my camera you see sitting on the desk or the table. So now that's, I don't know, 4 years old now. When I bought that camera, it was like $600, and they have the connection, so you can connect that because it's in 4K, and you can run it through your TV. Because the problem was you couldn't really use them as a live stream. Well, you can hook it up to a laptop or whatever, and it was like it allowed you to do that with there. And the only problem was it had a 20-minute limitation, and then I found out you could bypass that by getting a plug-in cord for that camera, a battery pack with a plug in the bottom. Yeah. So there's all sorts of workarounds out there, and if that Stream Deck can flop your cameras around, like, that's cool. Oh. That's going to make a big difference for you because you run a lot of games.
Yeah, well, I told all my videos, 2024, I plan on hosting more games than anything else. It also avoids me dragging the camera and the wire across the dang table, knocking things over and all that. So I'm pretty jazzed about it. You know, this thing came out with tax and shipping. It was like $140, but
In this hobby, dude, that's not anything anymore.
yeah.
So could you do applause and things like that? Like, yeah.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
I could, you know, I have little encouragement sound on here, you know, like this. Anyways.
Hello, Telemachus. I'm glad you
Hey,
showed up.
Telemachus. And I got like the zombie sound effect, so you know if I'm doing zombicide.
Ooh, that would be cool.
I don't know if you can hear that.
Yeah, a little bit.
Yeah.
But I don't have, in all fairness, because I'm not using headphones like some people like to do it with headphones. I leave my speaker low so I can hear you, but don't, you know, go bashing back on everybody.
So yeah, it took me a while to figure out. It wasn't easy, that's for sure. Unless it's really easy if you have the Elgato Cam and Face Cam, and if you have Ecamm, but that's only for Macintosh. It's real easy, but it took me a while to figure it out how to work the Logitech cameras and stuff on there.
Well, you know, when people first started doing what we're doing now, we take it for granted now because a long time ago when I started doing some of this, you literally had to jury rig stuff. And I was trying to figure out how other people did it. And they would give you tutorials, but nobody really wanted to share because when they figured it out, it made them unique. So a lot of them didn't want to share for a while. Now these companies decided, hey, look, more and more people are doing this live stream. And, you know, so they just started hitting up us as far as anybody who's going to do their own thing. So, yeah.
And Jeff got himself one too, Hex to Hex.
He could use that for switching around a little bit.
Oh yeah. That's kind of cool. That's cool.
Yeah. Well, I've seen Stream Decks. I just didn't know because our software that we use right now, like Restream, will let you add multiple cameras, but you just click back and forth. However, you're doing it all on the same screen, so
yeah,
that makes a difference when you're running a game right there.
Oh yeah. McMurray and I were talking, and McMurray's thinking. I know it's been 2 years since the last Grimdale game.
Yeah.
But we were thinking towards the end there, who survived and who didn't. We were going to roll the renown points and see if you actually like for Keegan, he has a chance to return back to the game with his characters. Of course, if he rolls the dice and he's dead, well then he's dead and stuff. So we were thinking about doing that, and you can earn a point and spend it on whatever you want, and to improve your character for this go around here. So
and I can't remember I don't even remember the rules to it at this point.
it's good. I have to get familiar with it again too. I still know the basics.
Yeah.
But then there's the special abilities and stuff. Now I'm not going hog wild on the traits. You guys will have like 1 or 2 traits and that's it, because I find it hard to remember all that.
Yeah, actually it is. The more you have to try to remember, I just mentioned that earlier. Me and Keegan did about an hour-long audio podcast, so you can see my mic and all that still set up on a table. We'll put that up. But that was one of the things I was talking about. Is like with Warhammer, for a long time, I said, man, I wish they had cards. Because you were always going through the book. Well, now they got cards, but the problem is you've got so many different attributes with all these different, groups, and they can be used in certain situations under certain conditions. And after a while, it becomes a lot to remember. So I would rather keep it simple. If you only got 2 traits, great, thank you. I mean, because I really don't want to try to remember too much.
No, what I was thinking is for your gang or whatever, you're gonna probably have another guy with you. You're gonna be dealing with have another character with you.
Yeah, because I don't remember my character's name, Brian.
Yeah, you have Mad Eye Cody, and that's the only one you have left.
Okay. Yeah, because
McMurray still has all 3 of his.
Yeah, now I had to join forces with McMurray.
McMurray probably hid like a coward.
So
no, he didn't.
He did.
Oh,
I don't know. I didn't.
So But
What?
no,
Most people do hide in zombie games.
No, this ain't a zombie game.
no, this isn't Zombicide. This is
Yeah, this is not zombies. So
yeah,
Oh, okay.
yeah. I just wish I came up with a better name than Grindale because Grindale's used for a lot of things. But
yeah,
anyway,
but it's a grim outlook.
yeah. So there's some surprises. There's some Easter eggs in that picture right there too. So, but
Yeah, see, when we first started, I didn't realize that because I wasn't used to playing that type of game, that the terrain, barrels you could have. And McMurray's just doing all that stuff, and I'm like, I didn't know I could do that. Except for he opened up a lot of bad stuff too. So
go into the game in Fistful of Lead. You got to go in with the mindset that you could do anything you want, and the reason is the only thing that doesn't allow you to do it. It's all task rolls. If you pass the task, like you say, hey, I want to, I don't know, climb a tree or whatever. Well, you got to pass a task roll, and it'll be like a medium. So you got to get a 5 or higher to do it. So that's what's neat about this. So just go in the mindset you could do whatever you want. Of course, you don't want to really do whatever you want because you end up dead. But
yeah, no, I mean, but see, now I know going into the game, I can check things if there's
you could check things,
and
and
you this or that. Yeah,
this layout and all this, you could check anything you want. So
that's what I was looking for.
I'll give you a hint. Would be wise to do, but yeah. But you also got to be careful. Things pop out.
No, that's cool. I like what you can do with your cameras now, and that's the other thing is like trying to find. I'm really kind of upset that the one camera you guys seen I had with the adjustable lens. I haven't ever seen any other webcam with an adjustable lens. And of course, the thing went out. It just started. Everything was yellow, regardless. So the camera just died out. But I had had it for years, so I thought, well, when you want to zoom in on stuff, you can manually turn the lens.
Yeah,
it was great, but some of the newer ones, everything is 4K. You know what? And then half the time, it's not. It's just not coming out the quality they say, or substandard, or. And then you got the Logitech cameras, which now they have some new ones up, but they haven't had a lot of stuff in the last long time. But they do have good quality. But like the one I'm using, I don't like the fact that when you get close, it doesn't really show anything.
Yeah.
So there's no detail on it, and it's way wide of an angle. So, and then this other one, what the hell's the name of this one that we bought? That was a Toucan camera, and it's they run about, well, it depends on which one you get, but about $80. And it's supposed to be good, but it just doesn't do what I thought it would. And looking around, I'm like, man, I got to get another camera and upgrade some of this, but it's hard to find stuff because everything's designed for people doing Zoom meeting type things, or they're using OBS and they just got the camera on them, and it's just they're not doing interactive stuff like you're doing, So that Stream Deck.
No, cool. I'm still trying to figure out how to, because I have not figured out how to use the Stream Deck and zoom the cameras in and out.
Well, to be honest with you, you got good overall picture right there. It's clear.
Oh,
at least looking at it on this monitor, it looks really nice.
No, and then adding up when I get the other camera, I got my PC. I got a Dell, the XPS, whatever, but it's about 7-8 years old, so I don't know if it can handle.
Oh, you'd be surprised because it doesn't. Like ours is a couple years old, just a HP Pavilion desktop, but I got it from, I think it was Staples. And they were just kind of clearing them out because it doesn't have a whole lot, but it has a Ryzen 7 in it processor.
Oh yeah.
So I got that because
enough for what we needed.
Yeah, and it handles the streaming really well. My other one wasn't. My laptop does too, but you have to have a good processor. But yours should still function doing all this. So
but
good luck. Your computer is expensive.
Yeah. Oh, and like I told McMurray on the live feed last night, was it? I can't remember. Or we were just in the Facebook hangout, I think. But that choo-choo train leaves, you guys. So.
Oh.
Yeah.
Nice.
Yeah.
Yeah, I missed, am I pronouncing his name right? Nagawa?
Yeah.
on Saturday mornings.
Oh, Naguaya? I say Nang.
Oh, I maybe I'm pronouncing it wrong. I've never been corrected, but I kind of like his show, you know. And so the last 2 weekends, I'm like, damn it! I turn around and I'm like, oh my god, it's like noon, and I forgot.
Yeah, I missed
So,
the Saturday morning show too.
yeah, you know, I
Where's
like
Jeffy?
that. Like, and hey, Hicks, how are you doing, sir? The Logitech Brio. Yeah, I was looking at those. Those are nice.
They're good.
So I've just gotta. I guess I want to do something that focuses in on the miniatures and gives high detail. Like the Canon I got, like I said, it's a 4K camera and it still ranks up with all the rest of them. But you get a lens that you want it to do what you want to, like get real detailed, like $700-800, like for a lens. So,
Yeah.
trying to get things for taking close-ups is a little difficult.
Oh yeah. What's Ashley painting?
Oh, she is painting
Tomaki.
the rabbit,
Tomaki.
the zombicide
Tomaki?
Tomaki, I guess how you pronounce it.
Oh, okay. Tamiko.
Tamiko, is that it? Let's see.
Yeah, Tamiko. She was a cosplayer and she lost her bottom half there.
Yeah, here, Ash.
So,
I'll put your camera in there.
Tamiko.
On. There, I'll add it up there. You can show Brian. Well, you got two versions of it. The other one come out really good, and then this
Yeah, Zombie.
yeah, it's up on the laptop in front of her, the pictures. So she's painting them right off of how they're supposed to be.
Yeah, that's what I'm starting to do more. It's just I'm just not being creative, I guess. I don't know, but it's so much easier just.
Well, yeah,
Yeah.
she wants to get them all down, and like I said, we're gonna take.
Doesn't Keegan have the second edition?
Look at that camera shake. Our wash machine's on a spin cycle.
Oh,
There we go.
Doesn't Keegan have the second edition Zombicide?
Yes.
Yeah, he's got regular Zombicide.
Yeah, the modern.
Yeah, the modern one. So
all right, yeah, because you can use all those characters for that game. So
yep. Well, we're gonna take the Invader one out there, and the other one. We'll see what we have time wise to do.
Indeed.
I guess I'm still waiting for them to get back to me on like a table. They got back to me on some other stuff there. So just get it going and get out there and see what happens.
Oh yeah. Oh, you put too much teriyaki sauce in this.
Too much teriyaki in your chicken bowl.
Oh yeah. Don't you guys have a Jack in the Crack by you?
No, I wish.
We do not have a Jack in the Box, and I honestly
The closest one is like a 6-hour drive,
Oh my gosh.
yeah.
I believe.
I do miss this. I know they're kind of crappy. Everybody says, "Oh, those tacos," but I miss those.
Those are badass.
The regular tacos they got, or the breakfast jack, or some of their other food.
Yeah. I sure missed going through Cedar Rapids there, man.
You ain't missing anything.
No,
Oh, yeah, I enjoy. For me, living on the desert and then going like Cedar Rapids, and you're just like, oh my gosh, a river runs through this.
Yep, the town's divided by the river.
I mean, that's literally all there is here. Moving from California, where you have malls and
you have a mall here. What are you talking about?
We don't have a mall.
Yes, you do. Lindale Mall is a mall.
Well, malls are becoming outdated, man.
Yeah, they are getting outdated.
Yeah. It's got maybe a dozen shops. That's not a mall.
Yeah, and then going up a little farther north to Waterloo and all that. So we had to go that route to get to Chatfield, Minnesota, where my wife's brother lives.
Well, when you were coming up through Cedar Rapids, you should have said something. We would have.
This is before I even knew you guys.
Oh.
Yeah. So.
Yeah, we just need to know in advance. They don't let us hang out at the truck stop anymore.
Yeah, we had to go through Hiawatha.
When you hit one of them.
I would hit the person in self-defense.
Hiawatha's not really. Does it run right? Does the highway run?
Yeah, no, that's how you pronounce it, is Hiawatha.
Yeah, and it's on the side of the highway, right? You don't run right through it.
Well, Cedar Rapids is just more or less you cross the street, right? Cedar Rapids butts up right up to it, so you're on. I mean, we stay pretty much on this side of town, but you pretty much got everything. You got Best Buys and Targets and
Yeah.
Buffalo Wild Wings and Texas Roadhouse and Olive Garden, and you've got everything you had before. The only difference is places don't stay open too much past 10 or so, or 11. But California, you could go out at 2 in the morning and get hot Chinese food from some hole in the wall shop somewhere.
Or
Here,
Philip
you can't
Mexican food
do that.
24/7.
Yeah, oh yeah.
Mm-hmm.
But you pretty much got whatever you need out here. It's just
It's all at our fingertips here.
it's the weather, yeah. But on the other hand, I watch all these people sending in their because our news is so about all the superficial stuff. But if you look at what people are uploading in places in this country, there's a lot of stuff going on. So I'm pretty grateful we're not flooded out or burned out or lots of stuff going on, and we have to deal with the cold.
Yeah, doesn't that river overflow sometimes?
It did
Back
in
in 08.
2008. It did,
It did. Okay.
but it overflowed apparently due to somebody upstream not manning one of the locks or something somewhere didn't do their job.
Oh.
So everything flooded, but it hasn't happened since then.
No.
But things are going to happen. What's interesting is all those homes are in a floodplain, but almost nobody had flood insurance.
Oh.
But you're living right next to a river. You would think, well, at some point it might just overflow.
Yeah.
Hey, you may want to add flood insurance to the policy, but they.
Yeah, homes here, man, it'd be a dry creek bed or river bed, usually around.
Yeah. Oh, Hex is watching us on the computer. There you go.
There you go. Easier to watch on my computer. Okay. Yeah, he's got that toy too, and he's playing, doing whatever.
He's got what? I'm sorry.
He's got that Elgato Stream Deck too.
Oh, does he? Yeah. So he's messing around with it. Yeah, Stream Decks have been around for quite a while.
I know.
I just never knew if it would be something I needed, but it would work, especially with what you're doing right there. That would work for us at the coffee shop, man, when we're doing our games and trying to get angles.
Oh, yeah.
So that's something that'd be worthwhile.
Mm-hmm.
So
that's
I'm glad you like it.
You don't have to save it or anything. You just like when I'm done using it, I just take the thing off the USB and that's it.
So it just you're just plugging it into your PC, right? Obviously, it worked with Restream because when you took the link, I see no problem on this.
Yeah, I had to go to I had to run through OBS Studio though, and I go through the virtual camera thing on OBS Studio.
Oh, do you?
Since all these stream services accept OBS, so
yeah,
it's cool. So
well, OBS has been open source for a long time. It's just been around. So, but if you got that figured out like you did, then wow, that works good too.
Now, when I go on OBS, and there's so many little doodads on, I don't know what all that is, man.
Yeah, when I use it, I let it. When you go into settings, you let it adjust for what you want to do. Like you're going to set it for streaming, it'll automatically check your computer and see how to configure it best for streaming or for recording or whatever. So.
Oh yeah. Here real quick. See, I'm on OBS Studio here, and I could do the camera adjustment here. I think. And so here, go to configure video. And you have to click on all this stuff. So I'd have to learn the hotkeys and try to put it and then send those hotkeys to the Stream Deck. And then that way I could just operate from there. Is it moving?
Yeah, it is moving. Okay.
So I just got to figure out the hotkeys for that.
Yeah, so you're moving the camera now.
Yeah.
You're shifting it.
Yep.
Well, it's like anything else. Yeah, you just got to mess around with it. Oh, you're zooming in now, dude.
Yeah.
Nice. And it's clear.
Good. That's always back out.
There you go.
Oh.
Well, you just zoomed in. So now you can zoom in, say if they were by the wagon, you can move the camera and then.
Yeah, but I need to figure out how to put it on the button.
Oh.
So that's the Well, I haven't figured out yet. So,
Did it come with any kind of tabs or anything?
No, there's no instructions at all. If you just hook it up to the
Yeah.
PC and then boom.
Yeah, they expect you just already know.
Oh yeah. So now it'll show the keys. The Stream Deck will show up on the computer screens because you need to find your file and drag it over so it loads on one of the buttons. But if you put your cursor on it, then it'll explain what this doodad does and so forth. So
you got to kind of mark out your keys to know what's what.
yes, I'll label it. I'll personally label it. So I got cam 1, 2, and 3 on here, and then for like sound effects, I put down like zombies, stuff like that. And then you can upload your picture on there too, like that Grindale right here.
Yeah.
That shows up on the keypad. On that keypad alone, so I know exactly what that is.
Oh, cool.
So it's really neat. So, of course, it's spelled backwards. But
yeah, when you
Yeah,
look at something with the camera, sometimes it does come
Yeah.
back. Oh, you've done your.
I don't know how to.
There you go. There's your bunny.
Oh, nice! Look at that.
Got one eye.
It still needs a base, man.
Eh,
It needs a what?
a base.
Base.
It's got a base. It's got a pink base.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah.
Do a pink and white checker.
It works.
So. That's
Cool.
very cool.
Well, I'm glad your toy is working out, man. It looks like it's going to be helpful. It looks like it's something we could use when we're at the coffee shop for doing different angles on the game.
Yeah. At first, I was about ready to send it back because I was getting so frustrated. Didn't know how the heck to operate the dumb thing, and then
Then you threw it against the wall and it just worked better.
yeah, pretty much.
Oh, hey, OG. I'm working on Zombicide piece, guys.
Oh, that's right. You guys are streaming on all these other streams.
Well, no, she's on TikTok.
I'm
there,
on TikTok, Brian.
Oh, all right.
At the same time. We just do them at the same time so that it's.
Shut up.
What? Oh,
That
okay.
went off.
All right, hold on. There we go. I think it comes out looking pretty good, though. There,
Yeah,
Brian.
those
So,
Second edition, Brian. These were
What?
this group. The
Oh,
special
Tomiko? No, Tomiko's from part of the
survivors.
Prison Outbreak Rue Morgue there at times. So
Okay,
Prison
which-
Outbreak?
Prison outbreak. Okay,
yeah, around that time.
so these are expansion for
Actually,
Outbreak.
between Prison Outbreak and Rue Morgue. But hey,
Prison Outbreak, when you hosted that game, that was pretty difficult trying to get the door to turn and all that. It was a little bit more difficult of a game, so and then
no, we got a lot of zombicide
Oops,
subs on here, and they're kind of like zombicide.
yeah.
So, I was gonna do this and quick rundown of my schedule. Do this game Grindale, and then I'm gonna leave the desert scene, got it out and just adjust it, and then I'm gonna do the westernmost battle of the Civil War. I'm gonna do Picacho Peak, and after that, I will slide a zombicide game in there.
Oh, cool! You're gonna do the Civil War on this table you got set up now.
Yeah, well, obviously it's like
That'll
a
be- Yeah,
So
that's
but-
cool though.
Yeah, get that going. That's gonna be straight up historical, no surprises, nothing, just good old historical battle. Skirmish actually, but they call it a battle.
Yeah, over the years I've looked at those box sets. What kills me is I should have bought them when they were like $59, then they were $79, then they were $100, $100.
Yeah.
You keep going up.
Do you have the big brush that I use for like dusting?
I don't know, but yeah, the Civil War stuff would be fun too.
Yeah. The guys and I, we were looking at Warlord's new stuff coming out, that Actun Panzer or whatever.
Yeah,
It's just another tank on tank stuff is all it is. And if you're gonna buy the, I don't know if you call it factions or like buy the armies like Britain, the British, it's only like $315.
Oh, no worries.
Yeah.
I'll just not eat steak that week for dinner every
Yeah.
night.
No, we ain't doing that again. I'm not eating rice for you to get a
But-
freaking game.
Well,
and then they're coming out with a game, and they already had a game called Clash of Steel for it's Flames of War Clash Steel, and is that still Battlefront coming out with another one called Clash
yeah,
of
so
Steel?
you got also the new alternate one coming out.
Yeah, 1948,
Yeah.
something like that or something. So, anyways, but I was telling you, it's like, dude, I have to have infantry in my games. I can't. I'm just not into that World of Tanks. Tank on tank and boom, boom, boom.
Well, we played the Gale Force 9 tanks because it was just fun and basically short. And then, of course, World of Tanks has been on like Xbox and all that
Yeah.
for many, many years. Yeah, and Gale Force 9 went to modern age tanks, and just as they did that, they purchased the World of Tanks thing. So I like also having some of the infantry, but it was fun to just do the tank battles because that's it, armor on armor. However, like Team Yankee, I like because
that has infantry in it.
You have infantry, right?
Mhm.
You've got aircraft you can bring in if you want. You've got anti-air to defend it. You've got your armor and whatnot. So you're not just confined to any one aspect. So if you want to field some tanks and some infantry, you can. If you want to, however you want to do it. And it breaks it down. When you field this, you can field these others, so it's appropriate and it's pretty good. That's why I like that. Although the old school tanks, it was fun to play with the kids, and I still have them. We might that was what me and Ashley were talking about too, is might just take out our old homemade stuff from years ago and do an old school thing. But yeah, I mean, it's just like bolt action looks good, but I already have
those one guys. I won't play with you if you have those guys.
What guys?
The Arties and the original. I don't think those can be played.
The Arties? Yeah, they came in tanks.
You ain't playing with them. So I refuse to play against them.
I think they're the Panzer III.
Oh, come on.
That's because you can lob your shells over other tanks, and they're artillery tanks. But
blow him up, man. Get to him before he does it.
Yeah.
Oh.
It is kind of interesting to watch things evolve, but World of Tanks is just Gale Force 9's newer version of tanks. So, but a more open world.
Yeah, I'm starting to adapt to the McMurray's way of thinking, man. When it comes to miniature war games, man, just freaking go all out and just blow them up.
Yeah. The only safe way is to nuke them from orbit. That's the only way to be safe.
I mean, that's why I like the Russians. They were hard hitters, and they didn't have a lot of locked halls at that point. So,
well, that's why I like these other things. Like I said, like with Team Yankee, you can play all of it. For instance, when they brought out like the Red Dawn stuff, you've already heard me talk about all that. So that's fun too, to incorporate the Wolverines and the trucks.
Yeah.
And just go through a city's battle, though, you just got to try to get some of the more of the suburban type terrain and stuff like that. But it gives you more options. And one of the games, I really did a lot of damage just with my infantry and shoulder fire, like RPGs and stuff. So it makes it more interesting. Yeah, I agree with you there.
Oh, man.
But in the Wild West, I don't know about. What was that? Oh my God! What was that movie with Will Smith?
Wild West.
Wild West, yeah.
Wild West.
Wild West, yeah. I knew it wasn't just Wild West.
Where they have the giant spider.
Yeah, so like more like a steampunk kind of Wild West.
Yeah, which I got the steampunk for it.
Do you?
Yeah, it's almost like Gears and Guns, man.
Oh.
Yeah, it has Marty McFly on his board and Doc.
Oh, don't tell Ashley.
He goes back into time.
Yeah, Back to the Future 3. It's got all that stuff in there.
Nice.
So, and then it's got the Wild West characters too. Hey, Mythos.
Hello, Mythos. How are you, sir?
But TT Combat has the mechanical spider. You build that up, and you could use that like it had in the movie.
Oh,
Yeah,
Nice.
put that in there. So
that
much things, so much stuff to do.
there's just not a lot of time. I just need to be independently wealthy like Jeff from Hex to Hex.
Painting Fallout characters now.
You are?
Yeah, I am.
I'm glad you like the Fallout game. I
Oh,
mean,
yeah.
the sarcasm's there too, man. So, and that's what the boys wanted. I'm like, you guys, we played this once and we didn't even get through all of it. And so they were more into the Elder Scrolls and all that.
Honestly,
No.
I started painting them, and then basically our oldest wanted to go to Elder Scrolls, so I stopped painting them. That's why you have one box of what were those? Suiciders?
Yeah, the Suicide guys.
Yeah, you sent me the mutants.
The Suicide
Or mutants,
yeah.
that's what they were.
Yeah, the three pack, whatever.
I think we found another. I've got to send you the other pack too. That's laying.
Oh,
around.
you don't have to. I did pick up one. I picked up the Washington personalities.
Oh, did you?
Yeah, I got 3 dogs. Oh. So
we're doing well on this Sunday, Mythos. How are you, sir? We're surviving and doing good.
Mythos.
Every day you wake up's a good day.
Mythos, did you have a video of the miniatures you painted? I can't remember if you said something about that or thought I saw something. Oh.
So here you go. We just dug these out the other day. So
Blow it up.
What?
Your screen. Blow it up.
Blow it
Magnify.
up.
Minimize. Magnify. Minimize. Maximize.
I think it's this way. There we go.
Yeah.
So it's still new in the box, and so they're 4
Are these painted
miniatures.
or-
No.
Four miniatures with the cards and 10 cards, with your weapon equipment and all that stuff.
You do know
So
they
this
came out.
is the Survivors, the Minuteman Posse.
Oh!
I'm gonna send you that. Look, see, still got
I'll
the
pay for the
sticker.
postage.
Yep. And then these
As he's
are.
getting excited.
Oh yeah, these were nice things too.
Super mutant.
So this is the Super Mutant.
Yeah, super mutants. Yep. So
And that's still in the box. I'll send you these. We'll try to get them out in the mail by the end of the week.
Probably
for you.
Wednesday. We'll try to get them out.
Yeah.
Wednesday or Thursday.
Wednesday or Thursday we get paid. So.
Mythos. Yeah, send them, dude. I like to see them, man. I like to see
Yeah,
them.
they'll be yours. You can have them. Because we don't
yeah, if you don't mind, fine. I'll
Well,
take
yeah. What else am I getting?
Well, Fallout is coming out with that skirmish, man. The factions. So
Mita says he never did an entry video.
no, he never did. He never did anything. He just stayed on the sidelines, did nothing.
Yeah, Jeff, I'm just messing with you. I know. Everybody thinks everybody in the hobby's loaded. It's just a lot of us choose to buy the hobby stuff over things like bills or food and stuff.
Yeah, I've been buying freaking cardboard.
That'll work.
I've been buying a bunch of cardboard lately now.
Well, have you?
Yeah, cardboard.
The cardboard is fun.
Yeah. Well, I don't get the freaking 300 counter crap. If it's 100 counters or less,
You told me the name of the one that was 100 counters or less. I'm sorry, I can't remember the name of that company. But I'll look at those because some of these games I've seen 2,000 counters.
yeah,
that's a bit much for Greg. I'm not
Yeah.
a professional in that regard,
Yeah. Those hex encounter people are kind of weird.
Well, like Jeff, he's really smart with it. So I'm not as smart as Jeff on that. There's no way I could. I guess I could, but the
Yeah.
Panzer battles he sent me and Keegan have done a couple of those. Those were getting that down, so it's worth it.
5,000 counters.
Because 5,000 counters are bust. We'll have to bust there, Tolmakus, because 5,000 counters. That's a lot of them.
Yeah.
So it'll be.
Yeah, Mythos, you put one out, man. You make a video and put it out there, man. I'm gonna call Mythos slacker. You slacker. No, I'm just teasing.
Now, be careful. You should let Mythos know what kind of video you want him to put out. Or
Yeah, because you might not want like
Yes.
Keegan.
Oh,
don't ever tell Keegan, hey, man, make a video and put it out there, because trust me, you literally don't know what you will get. And there's Keegan. He says, check your phone, Ashley.
I don't have anything.
But yeah, Keegan's going to be getting that Twilight 2000 stuff going. I'm actually kind of looking forward to it, man.
Yeah.
I got the
told him.
PDF that he sent me, and I was thinking about I ain't gonna print out everything. That's a big old.
He's
book.
supposed to be getting a hold of Mythos too.
Yeah. The
Well,
character
you
sheet.
guys can, yeah, because we're all gonna sit down and do it and do.
I'm gonna be a civilian, dude.
You want to be a civilian?
I'm gonna be a civilian. Was my character, man? I want you guys.
Ooh, can we make you like a fast food manager?
I don't care, man. We'll make it out like
With
that.
special skills, like you know.
Yeah.
Hold on, Keegan. I'll be out there in a second.
Armed with a griddle. So.
You need
Yeah.
Oh, is it unlocked?
But no. But yeah, I was looking at it over. You could pick a character. You could be like a civilian. You could be a first class private or whatever,
Or something, yeah.
all that stuff. It looks pretty cool. So, like I said, it's been over 30 years since I tried an RPG. So,
Well, this should be fun. This should be
yeah.
fun.
I just hope what it's not called a DM in this game. It's called a referee, I guess. Is what it is.
No, it's like a game referee. Like he's you kind of gotta. He's the one who's gonna handle like the narration and stuff. So
Yeah.
it'll be cool to just create your character and then go from there. It'll give us something.
Yeah, he better not be mean.
Huh? He better not be
Yeah,
mean.
mean.
I don't think he's gonna be mean.
So, yeah.
Not too mean, anyways. I don't think. We'll make sure he's nice.
Look what Jeffy said about his Russians he's clipping.
Good grief, Jeff. How many of them do you got? Well, Streets of Stalingrad. So that was a pretty good battle over there. We want to get the Stalingrad for the Zvezda game. They have an expansion for that. So
I was looking at the Zvezda, their line of miniatures. Where they used to be so cheap back then.
they used to be, Brian, but I don't know if they're even in business anymore. And a lot of people that have the models are price gouging on them because they were like $4.99.
Yeah.
$3.99. You know, now some of them are. I found one exact that went from $6 at one to like almost 40 at another site. So it depends on who's got it, what they think it's worth, and so on.
Yeah.
Um,
Alrighty, let's get back to painting the Greeks.
You gonna get your Greeks painted?
I'm so close to like anxious now because I can see the end here. So yeah. Oh, there's Charles.
Charles, don't break a finger, man.
Jeez Louise. He said he's packing up his cardboard and going to start doing miniatures here again.
Yeah. You got to be careful, man. How many? I'm just curious, Jeff. Well, you said you got a lot. How many?
He'll say. He'll say it.
How many chits? Playing Baldur's Gate right now. There you go.
Is that Charles playing Baldur's Gate?
No, that's Jeff. The Hex X. He says he's playing Baldur's Gate. Oh, I don't know. Hey, Brian, at least tomorrow I have the day off.
Do you really?
Yeah, I've never worked at a company where I got President's Day off, but I guess I do here.
Is that tomorrow, President's Day?
Like, don't really care, you know what I mean? But I'm like, hey, if you want me to stay home, that's fine. I'm going to sleep in, and I'm going to get up and see if I can get caught up on some of this painting.
Oh, man, that means my kid's not going to school.
Oh.
I have Sundays and Mondays off, and I appreciate the Mondays because, kids at school and wife's working. I have a house to myself. But
There you
not
go.
having one, huh?
Well, just tell them, that take them to grandma's or something like that.
Grandma, well, her grandma was dead. My mom, she passed away, but
Oh, I'm sorry, Brian.
I thought you knew about that. She passed away last
No.
year.
I don't remember, dude. You might.
You don't remember that? Yeah,
I'm
she passed away May 3rd last year.
I'm sorry. I'm sorry. I just don't. I don't know. So much has been going on. I apologize.
Whatever. Yeah. Anyway, well, the other grandma's got pneumonia right now. So,
Oh.
but it is what it is.
Okay, so just disregard Greg's idea then. I was just trying to come up with something where
Yeah, both my parents are gone. So, yeah, I'm an orphan. But and the in-laws they live down the street in one of those 55 plus gated fancy schmancy communities trilogy. So, how many did he say? No, he didn't. Baldur's Gate, isn't that Dungeons and Dragons?
I'm thinking he's playing it online or the computer version.
Yeah, I thought that's Dungeons and Dragons thing. Cardboard Forever, huh, Chuck?
Yeah, that's what he says.
800. Yeah,
800 just Russian
Yeah.
chits.
Yeah. This
That's a
explains why.
lot. But I will say this: some of those newer chit games, them counters are really nicely done and look really clean and nice on a couple of the newer games I've seen people doing out there. So, hey, man, a big difference, like a high quality printing difference on something.
Explains Jeffy's date life, man.
Yeah. Oh no,
Anyway,
Brian, be nice.
he's going to send me a mean Facebook thing now. No, anyways, he knows I'm teasing. It's like they all tease me, but then when I try to throw it back, they're like,
Oh, you just gotta love the gaming environment. Everybody, we all just rip each other a little bit. It's all good. The only thing I'm dead serious about is don't open pictures from Keegan. I mean, that's like
yeah, Keegan could cross the line a little bit there, and I hope he heard me say that.
occasionally, right?
Yeah.
And you're like, come on, the internet censors everything, but not this.
Yeah.
And that's kind of how that goes.
Yeah, Keegan. I know he heard me.
Yeah, he'll just have to try harder, I guess.
Yeah. Oh well. Paint up some cacti.
Cacti?
Yeah. Well, I guess I could do that. Camera one.
Are they out there?
Yeah, they're leaving.
Oh, I was gonna go out there.
Well, let's end it then real quick.
Oh no.
They haven't left yet. They're airing up the one tire.
Okay.
All right. I'm ending the TikTok.
Yeah, we'll have to go ahead and go. We got some family stuff we're gonna do, and
Well, don't beat him up too bad.
no, I won't. And Hex says he is on the computer.
Okay. Well, here's my spirit fingers.
All right.
All right.
We'll see you. We'll see you guys.
Bye,
later.
guys.
Have a good day. Thank you.